ॐ य आत्मदा बलदा यस्य विश्वा उपासते प्रशिशं यस्य देवाः यस्य छायामृतं यस्य मृत्युः तस्मै देवाय हविषा विधेम।
ॐ यः प्राणतो
निमिषतो महित्वैका यद्राजा जगतो बभूव य ईशे अस्य द्विपदश्चतुष्पदः तस्मै देवाय हविषा विधेम। ॐ येन द्यौरुग्रा पृथिवी च येन सस्तभितं येन नाकः यो अन्तरिक्षे रजसो विमानः तस्मै देवाय हविषा विधेम।
ॐ प्रजापते नत्वरेतान्यन्यो विश्वा जातानि परिता बभूव यत्कामास्ये जुहुमस्सनोऽसु वयं स्याम पतयोरयीणाम्।
ॐ सनो बन्धुर्जनिता साभिधाता धामानि वेरभुवनानि विश्वा यत्र देवा अमृतमानशानास् तृतीये धामनध्यरयन्ता।
ॐ अग्निर्नय सुपधाराय यस्मान् विश्वानि देव वयुनानि विद्वान् युयुर्यस्मज्जुहुरार्णवीनो भूयिष्ठाते नमोऽग्निं विधेम।
अथ स्वस्ति वाचनम्। ॐ अग्निमिरे पुरोहितं यजस्य देवमृद्विजं होतारं रत्नधातमम्।
ॐ सनः पितेव सूनवे अग्निः सुपायनो भव सचस्वानः स्वस्तये।
ॐ स्वस्ति नो मिमितामश्विना भगः स्वस्ति देव्यारितिर्नर्वणः स्वस्ति पूषा असुरो ददातु नः स्वस्ति द्यावा पृथिवी सुचेतुना।
ॐ स्वस्तये वायुर्भुवनवामहे सोमं स्वस्ति भुवनस्य यस्पति बृहस्पतिं सर्वगणं स्वस्तये स्वस्तयादित्यासो भवन्तु नः।
ॐ विश्वे देवानो अद्या स्वस्तये वैश्वानरो वसुरग्निः स्वस्तये देवा अवन्तवृभवः स्वस्तये स्वस्ति नो रुद्रा पात्वं हसः।
ॐ स्वस्ति मित्रा वरुणा स्वस्ति पथिरेवति स्वस्ति न इन्द्रश्चाग्निश्च स्वस्ति नो अरिते कृधिः।
ॐ स्वस्ति पन्थामनुचरेम सूर्यचन्द्रमसाविव पुनर्दथाग्नता जानता सङ्गमे मही। अतः शान्तिकरणम्। ॐ शना इन्द्राग्नि भवतामहोभिः शना इन्द्रा वरुणा रातहव्या शमिन्द्रा सोमा सुविताय शन्युः शना इन्द्रा पूषणा वाजसातौ।
ॐ शन्नो भगः शमुनः शंसो अस्तु शन्नः पुरन्दे शमु सन्तुरायः शन्नः सत्यस्य श्रियमस्य शंसः शन्नो अर्यमा पुरुषादो अस्तु।
ॐ शनो धाता शमुधर्तानो अस्तु शना उरुचि भवतु स्वधाभिः शन्रोरसि बृहति शन्नो अद्रिः शनो देवानां सुहवानि सन्तु
ॐ शन्नो अग्निर्ज्योतिरनीको अस्तु शन्नो मित्रा वरुणा वश्विनाशम् शन्नः सुकृतां सुकृतानि सन्तु शन्न ईशिरो अभिवातु वातः
ॐ शनो द्यावा पृथिवी पूर्वहूतौ शमन्तरिक्षं दृष्टयेनो अस्तु शनो उशनिर्वरिणो भवन्तु शनो रजसस्पतिरस्तु जिष्णुः
ॐ शन्नो इन्द्रो वसुभिर्देवो अस्तु शमादित्येभिर्वरुणः सुशंसः शन्नो रुद्रो रुद्रेभिर्जनाशः शन्नस्त्वष्टावनाभिरिह शृणोतु
ॐ शनः सोमो भवतु ब्रह्मशन्नः शनो ग्रावाणः शमुसन्तु यज्ञः शन्नास्वरुणा मितयो भवन्तु शनः प्रसुवा शमुवस्तु वेदिः अतः शिवसङ्कल्पमन्त्र ॐ यजाग्रतो दुर्मुदेति देवम् तरु सुप्तस्य तथैवेति दूरङ्गमं ज्योतिषां ज्योतिरेकम् तन्मे शिवसङ्कल्पमस्तु
ॐ कर्माण्यपसो मनीषिणो यचिन्वन्ति विरति शुधिया यत्पूर्वं यक्षमन्तः प्रजानां तन्मे मनः शिवसङ्कल्पमस्तु
ॐ यत् प्रजानमुत चेतुर्द्रिजश्च यज्ज्योतिरन्त अमृतं प्रजासु यस्मानरिते किञ्चन कर्म क्रियते
तन्मे मनः शिवसङ्कल्पमस्तु ॐ इदं भूतं भुवनं भविष्यत् परिगृहीतममृतेन सर्वम् येन यजस्थायते सप्तहोता तन्मे मनः शिवसङ्कल्पमस्तु
ॐ यस्मिन् ऋचा साम्युजुंषि यस्मिन् प्रतिष्ठिता रत्नवा विवाराः यस्मिन् स्थितं
सर्वभूतं प्रजानां तन्मे मनः शिवसङ्कल्पमस्तु ॐ सुशारतिरश्वानि वयं मनुष्यान् नेदीयते भीषभिर्वाजिनैव हृत्प्रतिशम्यनचिरं जविष्ठम्
तन्मे मनः शिवसङ्कल्पमस्तु तन्मे मनः शिवसङ्कल्पमस्तु ॐ सनः पवस्वा शङ्गवे शञ्जनाय शमर्वते शन्द्राजनोषधीभ्यः
ॐ अभयं नः करत्यन्तरिक्षम् अभयं द्यावा पृथिवी युधेमे अभयं पश्चादभयं पुरस्तात् उत्तरादधरात् अभयं नोऽस्तु
ॐ अभयं मित्रारभयम् अमित्रात् अभयं जातारभयं परोक्षात्
अभयं नक्तम् अभयं दिवानः सर्वाशा मम मित्रं भवन्तु सर्वाशा मम मित्रं भवन्तु
इति संक्षेपतः शान्तिकरणम् अतः अग्निप्रदीपनम्. May we all stand for the kindling of the fire. भूर्भुवः स्वः. भूर्भुवः स्वध्योरिव भूम्ना पृथिवीव वरिम्ना तस्यास्ते पृथिवी देवयजनी पृष्ठे अग्निमन्ना दमन्ना ध्यायादधे. Fanning of the fire with outstretched palms. Om Utthudya Swagni Pratijagrehi Tomishta Purte Samsrijeetamayam Cha Asmin Saraste Ajutarasmin Vishwe Deva Yajmanascha Sirata. 3 Samhita offerings. Om Ayantayatma Jatavirasene Dhyasvabhadhasvachera Vardhaya Chasman Prajaya Pashubhir Brahma Varchase Nanadyena Samedhaya Swaha. Irmagne Jatavirase Iranamama.
ॐ अयन्तयित्मात्मा जातवीरस्तेनेध्यस्व वर्धस्व चेतवर्धय चास्मान् प्रजयात्मशुभिर्ब्रह्मवर्चसि नानादीन समेधय स्वाहा निरमग्ने जातवेदसि इदन्नामम.
ॐ समिधाग्निं दुवस्यता
घृते बोधयता तिथिम् आस्मिन् हव्या जुहोतना. ॐ सुसमिधाय शोचिषे घृतं तीव्रं जुहोतना. अग्नये जातवेदसि स्वाहा निरमग्ने जातवेदसि इदन्नामम. ॐ तन्त्वा समिद्भिरङ्गिरो घृतेन वर्धयामसि बृहच्छोचाय विष्ण्य स्वाहा निरमग्ने अग्निरसि इदन्नामम.
Panchakritahuti 5 ghee offerings. Om Ayantayatma Jatavirasene Dhasvabhadhasvachera Vardhaya Chasman Prajaya Pashubhir Brahma Varchase नानाद्येन समेधया स्वाहा इदमग्ने जातवेदसे इरन्नामम
ॐ अयन्तयित्मात्मा जातवेदसे निध्यस्व वर्धस्व चेद्धवर्धय चास्मान् प्रजया पशुभिर्ब्रह्मवर्चसि नानादीन समेधय स्वाहा इदमग्ने जातवेदसि इदन्नमम
ॐ अयन्तयन्मात्मा जातवेदसेर्यस्व चेरवर्धया चास्मान् प्रजया पशुभिर्ब्रह्मवर्चसे नानाद्येन समेधया स्वाहा इदमग्ने जातवेदसे इरन्नामम
ॐ अयन्तयित्मात्मा जातवीरस्य निध्यस्व वर्धस्व चेद्धवर्धय चास्मान् प्रजया पशुभिर्ब्रह्मवर्चसि नानाद्येन समेधय स्वाहा इदमग्ने जातवेदसि इदन्नमम
Fifth offering. ॐ अयन्तयन्मात्मा जातवेदसेर्यस्व चेरवर्धया चास्मान् प्रजया पशुभिर्ब्रह्मवर्चसे नानाद्येन समेधया स्वाहा इदमग्ने जातवेदसे इरन्नामम अतः जल सिंचन ॐ अरिते अनुमन्यस्व
ॐ अनुमते अनुमन्यस्व
ॐ सरस्वतनुमन्यस्व
ॐ देवा सविता प्रसुवयजपतिं
भगाय दिव्यो गन्धर्वः केतपो केतनः पुनातु वाचस्पतिर्वाचन्नः स्वरतु
Continue with tea offerings. ॐ अग्ने स्वाहा इदमग्ने इरन्नामम ॐ सोमाय स्वाहा इदं सोमाय इदन्नामम ॐ प्रजापते स्वाहा इदं प्रजापते इदन्नामम
ॐ इन्द्राय स्वाहा इदमिन्द्राय इदन्नमम
ही और सामग्री ॐ सूर्यो ज्योतिर्ज्योतिः सूर्यः स्वाहा
ॐ सूर्यो वर्षो ज्योतिर्वर्षः स्वाहा
ॐ ज्योतिः सूर्यः सूर्यो ज्योतिः
स्वाहा ॐ सजुर्देवेन सविता सजुरुषसीन्द्रवत्या जुषाणः सूर्यो वेतु स्वाहा
ॐ अग्निर्ज्योतिर्ज्योतिरग्निः स्वाहा
ॐ अग्निर्वर्षो ज्योतिर्वर्षः स्वाहा
Silent offering. ॐ स्वाहा
ॐ सजुर्देवेन सविता सजुरात्रेन्द्रवत्या जुषाणो अग्निर्वेतु स्वाहा
ॐ भुरग्ने प्राणाय स्वाहा
इरमग्ने
प्राणाय इरन्नामम
ॐ भुवर्वायवे पानाय स्वाहा इदं वायवे पानाय इदन्नमम
ॐ स्वर्णित्याय व्यानाय स्वाहा इदमादित्याय व्यानाय इरन्नामम
ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वरग्नि वायवादित्येभ्यः प्राणापानव्यानेभ्यः स्वाहा इदमग्नि वायवादित्येभ्यः प्राणापानव्यानेभ्यः इदन्नमम
ॐ आपो ज्योतिरसमृतं ब्रह्मा भूर्भुवः स्वरो स्वाहा
ॐ यानि धाम्नेव गणाः पितरश्चोपासते तया मां मध्यमेधयान्ने मेधाविनं कुरु स्वाहा
ॐ विश्वानि देव सवितर दुरितानि परासुवा यथा त्रन्तरासुवा स्वाहा
ॐ अग्निनय सुपधाराय अस्मान् विश्वानि देव वयुनानि विद्वान् युयोध्यस्मज्जुहोराणमीनो भूयिष्ठाति नमोक्तिं विधेम स्वाहा.
And at this time, we invite Pandit Bharatji to do our special mantras for today.
Our Yajmans will make offerings of ghee only at this time. And by Jirohan with your Dharampatni, your wonderful family, your sons who are here with you, your daughter Debbie in Florida watching on, your grandchildren, with all your near and dear ones, family and friends joining today in this very special Yajjan or Mandir today, you celebrating your birthday, and us, the Mandir, celebrating International Women's Day. And so on this day, we pray and ask God as you make these offerings to purify and lengthen your life, as the Samnarayan's family, and all of us. And may in our day-to-day lifestyle, may we consume wholesome and nutritious food, that we will have the requisite energy in performing our defined individual, as well as our family functions, as well as our samaj, our society functions. Om Bhurabhuvah Swaha Agna Ayumshi Pavasa Asuvurjamisham Chanah Are Badhasva Duchunam
स्वाहा
Iramagnaye Pavamanaya
इदन्नमम
Om Bhurabhuvah Swaha Agnirishihi Pavamanah Panchajanyah Purohitah Tame Mahe Mahagayam
स्वाहा
Iramagnaye Pavamanaya
इदन्नमम
Om Bhurabhuvah Swaha Agne Pavasva Swapa Asme Varchah Suviryam Dadadraye May Posham
स्वाहा
Iramagnaye Pavamanaya
इदन्नमम
Om Bhurabhuvah Swaha Prajapate Natvadetananyo Vishwa Jatani Paritaba Bhuva Yat Kamaste Juhumastano Astu Vayam Syama Patayorayinam
स्वाहा
Idam Prajapataye
इदन्नमम
Om Tvanno Agni Varunasya Vidwan Devasya Hedo Vayasi Shishtah Yajishto Vahnitamaha Shoshuchanu Vishwa Dvishansi Pramamugyasmata
स्वाहा
Iramagni Varunabhyam
इदन्नमम
By Jirohan with your family. Ever since I've known you and your family and the extended Samnarayan's family. Pua Bojuti, who is your sister, I'll ask somebody to please call her up. We'll meet her in a minute. I know she's busy in the kitchen. Or is she up here? Oh, and as I was saying, knowing this family for many years, as the mantra says, Ma Yajyam Himsishtam. You've always believed in this concept of performing yajna. You've always made an effort to foster yajna in your home, in this mandir and other places. And today it says here, may you continue that tradition of fostering yajna And whatever little of excess wealth you may have, may you continue to show grace and benevolence to society with that excess wealth. Om.
ॐ भवतन्नः समनसो सचेत सावने पसो मायचं हिंसिष्टं मायच पतिं जातवेदसो शिवो भवतमद्य नः स्वाहा
Idam jata vedobhyam idam mama. All our yajmans on stage, all of us on stage will stand. Baji Rohan, you stand in the middle. Chachi, you come over this side. Baji Rohan with your Dharampatni. I know you this day was scheduled one Sunday in February for your birthday falls in February. January? Okay, thank you, Adin. However, that same Sunday morning while we had 3 inches of snow here, you all had over 10 inches in Rockland and you could not make it. And we are very happy you've made it here today with your family, your wonderful children, your grandchildren. Right, and also there was a death in the family that held it back also. And so, Baji Rohan, at this point, I'll ask you to circumambulate this fire 4 times with Chachi touching your shoulder. And why we do this, as you know, ever since in Guyana and here, Yajya, this Agni, which is symbolic of his wisdom. At the beginning of today's Yajya, we ask God that may that wisdom always guide us in whatever we do. And again, as you circumambulate, you're saying, may that wisdom be the center of your personality, your family's personality, your children's Suraj, Adin, and your daughter Sarojini, and all your wonderful grandchildren and in-law children. You're saying, may that light of wisdom always be part of our lifestyle. And as you go around, we chant this mantra where you address God as Indra, God who is a source of great wisdom, to continue to grant you wisdom in all that you do. Om swastina indro vridhashravah swastinaha pusha vishwavedah swastinastariksho arishthanemihi swastino brihaspatirdadhatu. I'll ask our Pandits, Pandit Deepak, Pandit Prakashi, please come up on stage. Swa, and give your Ashirwad also. Pandit Ganesh, you also please come up. Keep going. Om Indra Jiva Surya Jiva Deva Jiva Jivayasam Sarvamayur Jivayasam Sarvamayur Jivayasam Swaha. And as you go around this 3rd time, Baji Rohan with your Dharampatni, pause for a second. You're saying, may I continue to remain healthy and resplendent. May I continue to hearing good words. May I say good words also to my fellow human beings. Om Suchakshasa Aham Akshibhyam Bhuyasam Suvarcha Mukkena Sushrutaha Karnabhyam Bhuyasam Swaha. And as we chant this 4th mantra, Baji Rohan, with your Dharampatni, you're saying, Bhadram Karne Bihi Shrinuyama Deva. As we know, Shrinu means to listen. May you and your family continue to listen to that which is noble. May you continue to see that which is auspicious, singing God's praises with strong limbs and healthy bodies. May you enjoy a long lifespan determined by your wonderful, good, noble deeds. All of us, Om Bhadram Karnebih Shrinuyam Deva Bhadram Pashyemakshabhir Yajatraha Sthirairangaistushtavam
Sastanobhir
Vyashemahi Devahitam Yadayuhu Swaha. Write your stand, write your 4 mantras. No, Baiji, hold the key. Thanking God, you and your Dharmpatni. Thanking God for all you have gotten from your parents. Thanking God all Acharya Deva Bhava. Thanking God for all that you have gotten from your wonderful teachers in school and all the pandits and other wise people you have learned from. Thanking God for all your family and friends who are here and even who could not be here, who have impacted your life. Today you say, thank you, God, to all these people for enabling you to be who you are and up to this stage in life. Om Matri Devo Bhava Swaha.
Om Pitridevo Bhava Swaha. Om Acharya Devo Bhava Swaha. Om Atitri Devo Bhava Swaha.
Purohit, give them two garlands. Turn and face each other by Jirohan and your Dharmpatni. On this your birthday by Jirohan with your Dharmpatni, you will garland her in a moment and you will say, thank you, my dear Dharmpatni, for all, how many years, Baiji? 48, wow, oh man, 48 years of marital life. Today, by Jirohan, you're saying, thank you, my dear Dharmpatni, for all that you've done. Math scholars, they got married in 76. How many years? 48 or 49? 49, all right. Om. Always the husband confuses this. The wives get it right, but for some reason, the husband is either 1 year below or 2 years above. And that's okay. Oh, as I was saying by Jirohan, thank you, your dear Dharmpatni, for all that she has done for you and being by your side in raising 3 wonderful children. And even up to this day also, assisting with grandchildren. And you too, Chachi, thanking him for all that he has done in making your marriage, 49 years of marital life, a very, very successful one. By Jirohan, you will garland her first, and Pua, you will shower them with flowers, giving them your blessings. Pandita Indrauti, Pandita Devi, you too. Pandita Nirvani. Om Samanjantu Vishve Devaha Samapo Hridayanino Sammatarishwa Samdhata. All of us. Samut. Go ahead. Dadhatu now. Garland him now. Om Saubhagyamastu. Go ahead. Om Shubham Bhavatu. You see, they got you a green garland with 4 celebrations. All right, very good. Okay, the children, y'all, all right, y'all garland your parents. Give Bandarshini, give them garlands. Let it garland your dad. Om फूल है कितनी प्यारी फूलों से प्यारा तू हैप्पी बर्थडे टू यू ओ हैप्पी बर्थडे टू यू लोग है कितनी न्यारे लोगों से न्यारा तू हैप्पी बर्थडे टू यू ओ हैप्पी बर्थडे टू यू आज गल लग जा मेरे दिल के सहारे तारे तारे कितने नील
गगन पे तारे, ओ
तारे तारे कितने नील गगन पे तारे, तेरे उम्र हो इतने साल जितने नील गगन पे तारे, तारे तारे कितने नील गगन पे तारे, तारे
तारे कितने नील गगन पे तारे।
सालगिरह का ये दिन मुबारक मेरे भाई, जिए तू हजारों साल, जिए तू
हजारों साल।
तुझको कुछ हो जाए तो क्या हो मेरा हाल, जिए
हजारों साल,
ओ जिए तू हजारों साल। आजकल लग जा मेरे दिल के सहारे तारे, तारे कितने
नील गगन पे तारे,
तारे तारे कितने
नील गगन पे तारे। तेरी उम्र हो इतने
साल जितने
नील गगन पे
तारे, तारे तारे कितने नील गगन पे
तारे, तारे तारे
कितने नील गगन पे तारे, तारे
तारे कितने नील गगन पे तारे।
So his birthday is coming up. All right, stand right over there. Give him the ghee container. What's his name? Suraj. Yes. This is Suraj here, and that's his son, Suraj Jr. Suraj. Stand right there, Junior. Om. Om. Suraj. The grandparents, we pray and ask God that as Junior, as Suraj Junior, he will grow. As the mantra says, may he always walk the path of swasti. And whatever little he will learn from others, may he also make that part of his lifestyle, that he will be an outstanding, wonderful child. Om swasti panthamanucharema surya chandrama viva पुनर्दरताग्नता जानता संगमे मही स्वाहा ओम अनुव्रतः पितुः पुत्रो मात्रा भवतु सम्मनाः
जायपति मधुमति
वाचं वदतु शान्तिवान् स्वाहा. Very good. Suraj, get a garland and garland him, please. Om Saubhagyamastu. And grandparents, you too also garland him. Bhavatu Saubhagyamastu. Om Shubham Bhavatu. All right, let hold your key container with her and let her make the offering also, one offering. Okay. Oh, Alina, right? Alina will make an offering for her brother who could not be here today, but her brother' birthday was recently. Give her the key, Adin. So let her stand right there. Om Samasinchantu Marutaha Samposha Sambrihaspatihi Samayam Agnihi Sinchantu Prajaya Cha Danena Cha Dirgam Ayuhu Krinotu Me Swaha. Om Trayusham Jamadagnihi Kashyapasya Trayusham Yaddeveshu Trayusham Tanno Astu Trayusham Swaha. Very good. Very good. Om Saubhagyamastu. Om Shubham Bhavatu. You know, many of us who were here in 1992, 1993, when I started teaching the Hindi class in June of 1992, two of my very first students was Adin and Suraj, with their sister Sarojini and their cousin Narottam. I see Narottam parents are here. Narottam and his sister Lakshmi. They were some of my very first students. We had a batch of over 40 children at that time. Pandita and Rauti was part of our staff at that time. And it's so, I really commend you, Suraj, Adin, time after time when it's possible, you all come to Mandir. But more so, like your parents, what your parents have done, they brought you to this Mandir. And you now are bringing your children to this Mandir. Sorry, Adin's, Suraj's daughter, right? Sheila, yeah. Yeah. Sheila, it's so nice to see you. You have been coming to our camps for many, many years. And we are very proud of you, Sheila. Sheila is also the daughter of Suraj. Oh, Banindrawati, I'll ask you. Oh, you're holding the key. Very good. Banindrawati, I'll ask you to stand in the center there. Oh. Last Friday was Pandita Indrawati's birthday. And today we'll chant 3 very special mantras. Pandita Indrawati, we know your contribution to this mandir, to other mandirs, your contribution to our society, Samaj, Dharma, our community, and time after time when you'll travel back to Windsor Forest in Ghana, making your contribution there also. Today we pray and ask God, Banindrawati, as you make a few offerings, as the mantra says, Tat Chakshur Deva Hitam, may you continue to see, may you continue to live, may you continue to hear for 100 years and even more with a strong and a healthy body. All of us. Om Tat Chakshur Deva Hitam Purasta Chukramucharat Pashyema Sharadaha Jivema Shrinuyama Prabravama Adinahasyama Bhuyascha Ashatat Swa. And Pandita Indrawati, we ask God on this very blessed day as you celebrate your Janamdin, that may He instill with you continuous strength. May the scholars, may the wise people that you will associate with, may you also copy some of their qualities so that your life will last 100 years and even more. And may your days extend to a full age. Om Asmin Indro Nidadhatu Nrimnam Imam Devaso Abhisam Vishwadvam Dirga Yutvaya Shata Shara Ayushman Jaradashtar Yatha Sat. And asking God, Banindrawati, Bhadram Karne Bihi Shrinuyama Deva, may you continue to see that which is noble, singing God's praises with strong limbs and a healthy body. May you enjoy a long life to continue to serve Dharma, to serve Samaj, to serve your society. All of us. Om Bhadram Karnebihi Shrinuyama Bhadram Pashyemakshabhir
Yajatraha Sirairange Sushtuva Sastanubhir Vyashimahi Vahitam Yadayuhu
Swaha. Om Matri Devo Bhava
Swaha
Om Pitri Devo Bhava
Swaha
Om Acharya Devo Bhava
Swaha
Om Atithi Devo Bhava Swaha. Bandevi, please garland her on behalf of her Samaj. Om, and others on stage. Om Saubhagyamastu. Om Shubham Bhavatu. Kilanaya Ikapur Mubarak Salgira. तेरी उम्र की फुलवारी में खिला नया एक फूल मुबारक सालगिरह
मुबारक सालगिरह
हो मुबारक मुबारक सालगिरह।
तेरी उम्र की फुलवारी में खिला नया एक फूल मुबारक सालगिरह। साली हंसते 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 नाचे झूमे मारन हंसते
हंसते भावन हंसते
खुशियाँ तेरे
पाव को चूमे गली गली और रसते रसते रसते
रसते फिर से इसी दिन
आते बरस को खिले नया एक फूल मुबारक सालगिरह।
तेरी उम्र की
फुलवारी में खिला नया एक फूल मुबारक सालगिरह हो, मुबारक सालगिरह हो, मुबारक सालगिरह. Before our Yajmans take their seats, Panita Nirvani with the entire Mahila group, you all will stand around the kund. Where is ghee or samagri you can take. Ban Kabla, would you come up also? All the members of the Mahila, Ban Joan, Pandita Shivi, please come up. Oh yes, thank you, Suraj. I know Pandita Indravati was your teacher also for many, many years. So I remember that, Suraj, but thanks for the reminder. Oh. Bandana, would you come up as one of our former president and who have played a very active role in our Samaj? Ghee or samagri, either one. As you know, friends, yesterday was International Women's Day. The UASF, they had a major celebration here at 10 o'clock. And today is our Mandir internal Women's Day celebration. And later on, you'll hear much more about that. But today we want to chant 3 very special mantras. This group on stage represents all our mothers, sisters, our daughters, our grandmothers, the entire Mahila group, those who are here and even those who could not be here, those who are watching online. Today, all of us, Mahila group, you're saying, we're praying and asking God, this entire Samaj, all the Pandits, Bira Pandits, you all come up and shower little flowers, give them your blessings. We're praying and asking God, as it says here, Pandita Devi, with all of you, Pandita Nirvani, Pandita Indravati, all of you. We're saying, may you continue to see that which is noble. May you continue to listen to that which is auspicious and teach also what you've learned over the years. And singing God's praises with strong limbs and healthy bodies. May all of you, all our Mahila, enjoy a long lifespan determined by your wonderful, good, noble deeds. All of us, Om Bhadram Karnebhi Shrinuyama Bhadram Pashyemakshabhir Sthirairangastushtavam Yashemahi Devahitam Yadayuhu Swaha. Om Swasti Panthamanucharema Surya Chandrama Saviva Punaradadatatnata Janata
Sangami Mahi
Swaha. Om Swastina Indro Vridhashravaha Swastina Pusha Vishwavedaha Swastina Stariksho Arishtanemi Swastino Brihaspatir Dhadhatu Swaha.
Om Saubhagyamastu Om Shubham Bhavatu ॐ सौभाग्यमस्तु ॐ शुभं भवतु ॐ सौभाग्यमस्तु ॐ शुभं भवतु
Thank you very much, all our wonderful Mahila members. And on behalf of Baiji Sohan, our president, and the entire executive, we thank our entire Mahila group for the awesome work they do week after week, and especially the third Sunday in the month, where they coordinate the entire program, like today's program, for a matter of fact, where they coordinate this entire program. Before Panditanan Nirvani continues, as we do week after week, friends, a number of our members are not in the best of health. And today we think of those people. We think of them and we reach out to them time after time. But we think of them and ask God, as it says here, Trayambakam Yajamahe. Through the medium of this Yaja, we connect with that Supreme Being and asking Prajapati Bhagwan that whatever ill health, whatever stress, whatever challenges they have, we ask you, O Master, just like how a ripened fruit is automatically released from its stem, in the same way, may all their stresses, may their pains and discomfort be taken away, and may that sense of renewed good health be with all these members once more.
ॐ त्र्यम्बकं यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव बन्धनात् मृत्योर्मोक्षीयमामृतात् स्वाहा ॐ त्र्यम्बकं यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव बन्धनात् मृत्योर्मोक्षीयमामृतात् स्वाहा ॐ त्र्यम्बकं यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव बन्धनात् मृत्योर्मोक्षीयमामृतात् स्वाहा.
And now we continue with the Havan. Purna Huti Rupakara Vaj offerings of ghee. Om Agni Swaha Iram Agni Iranamama Om Somaya Swaha Iram Somaya Iranamama Om Prajapati Swaha Iram Prajapati Iranamama Om Indraya Swaha Iram Indraya Iranamama Om Bhuragne Swaha Iram Agne Iranamama Om Bhurvayave Swaha Iram Vayave Iranamama Om Swaradityaya Swaha Iramadityaya Iranamama Om Bhurabhuva Swaragni Vayumanitebhyah Swaha Iramagni Vayumanitebhyah Iranamama. May we all sit up for the Brahma Gayatri Savitri Guru Mantra.
ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा
सृष्टकृतहूति ॐ यद्यस्य कर्मणोऽत्यरीरिषं यद्वान्यूनमिहाकरम् अग्निश्चक्षुष्टकृद्विद्यात् सर्वं सृष्टं सहुतं करोतु मे अग्नये सृष्टकृते सहुतौते सर्वप्रायश्चित्ताहुतीनां कामानां समर्थयते सर्वान्नः कामान् समर्थय स्वाहा इदमग्नये सृष्टकृते ईरन्नामम silent offering he Om Swaha Idam Prajapatiye Irannamama. May we all stand for Purna. Om Sarvam Ve Purnam Swaha
ॐ सर्वं वै पूर्णं स्वाहा ॐ सर्वं वै पूर्णं स्वाहा
Ataha Mukha Sparsha, taking some ghee and putting it in our hands and absorbing the energy emanated from today's yajna. Om Tanupagneyasi Tanva me pahi Om Ayurdagneyasi Ayur me dehi Om Varchodagneyasi Varcho me dehi Om Agneyan me tanva Unam tanva prina Om Medha me deva Savita aradhatu Om Medha me devi Saraswati aradhatu Om Medha me ashwino Deva vadhattam pushkarasraja Vapyamya ayata Om Vapchamapyamyayatam Om Pranashamaapyayatam Om Chakshushamapyayatam Om Shrotram Chamaapyayatam Om Yashobanam Chamaapyayatam
यज्ञ प्रार्थना भजन पूजनीय प्रभु हमारे भाव उज्जवल कीजिए छोड़ देवी छल कपट को मानसिक बल दीजिए वेद की वीर जाए सत्य को धारण करे हर शबी हो मन सारे शोक सागर से तरे अश्वमेधादि कर जाए यज पर उपकार को धर्म मर्यादा चला कर लाभ दे संसार को स्वार्थ भाव मिटे हमारा प्रेम पथ विसार हो इदन मम का सार्थक प्रतीक व्यवहार हो हाथ जोड़ झुकाए मस्तक हाथ जोड़ झुकाए मस्तक वंदना हम कर रहे नाथ करुणा रूप करुणा आपकी सब पर रहे प्रभु आपकी सब पर रहे प्रभु आपकी सब पर रहे
ॐ सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् ईश सब सुखी हो कोई न हो दुखारी सब हो निरोग भगवन धन धान्य के भंडारी सब भद्र भाव देखे सन्मार्ग के पथिक हो दुखिया न कोई होवे सृष्टि में प्राणधारी सृष्टि में प्राणधारी सृष्टि में प्राणधारी. O God, may all be happy, may all be free from misery, may all realize goodness, and may no one suffer pain. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. And now I invite our Sabhapati for today, Bahin Srimati Prasad.
Thank you, Banirvani ji. Namaste, Suswagatam. On behalf of the administrative and spiritual leadership of Arya Spiritual Center, I welcome everyone, whether you're here in the mandir, and it's so good to see a filled mandir today, and whether you are participating virtually via live stream. We welcome your participation. Our Mahila members and our Panditas, accompanied by Pandit Bharat also, have beautifully led this morning's satsang, and I extend heartfelt gratitude to all those who have contributed, from those who conducted the Sandhya and Hawan service, to our talented musicians who enriched the satsang with their uplifting vibrations. Your dedication to this noble institution and to Vedic Satya Sanatan Dharma is truly commendable. And we thank you all for gracing the mandap this morning. In the next segment, we will enjoy a few bhajans, a youth presentation from a few of our Viranganas, and a few short, inspiring messages from our Mahila members, all carrying forward the spirit of yesterday's International Women's Day celebration. That annual event serves as a powerful reminder of the strength, the resilience, and the achievements of women throughout the world, while simultaneously highlighting the ongoing challenges we continue to face in our journey towards true equality and empowerment. We anticipate completing everything by 11:30, 11:35, followed by lunch at 12 noon. And for that, we are deeply thankful to Sri Rohan Somnarayanji and his family for providing today's lunch, and for any other ones who have made that contribution. I don't have your name right now. And we encourage every one of you to stay for lunch, to participate in fellowship, and to assist in clearing and cleaning up afterwards, if possible, so that we can conclude smoothly and in a timely manner. I had to throw that in. We do appreciate all the help we can get once lunch is served or you have helped yourself. To begin, we were scheduled to have our first bhajan by our dear son, Rajan Rambaran, and Rajan isn't here, and I was told that Pandit Prakash has graciously consented to do that first bhajan for us, so I now invite you to the microphone, Pandit Prakash ji.
Thank you very much, Shrimati Sirmati Prasad, for your introduction. Viewers and Viranganas, I know Rajan isn't here today, but we have to step up and present for him. And for all of you, especially Bhai Rohan and family Bhai Rohan, happy birthday to you. Tvam Jiva Sharadaha Shatam Vardhamana. And to the family also, our best wishes to all of you. And it's really gratifying to see you and the family here today. This bhajan is on page 187. If you have your Atmageet, you can join me on page 187. नहीं चाहिए रंग महल ना धन दौलत की शान हम तो मांगे तुझसे मालिक एक संतोष का धाम कि घर घर में खुशियाँ हुई हो सदा सुख की हरियाली हो नहीं चाहिए रंग महल ना धन दौलत की शान हम तो मांगी तुझसे मालिक एक संतोष का दान तूने हमको जन्म दिया है तू ही पालनहार, तेरी दया से फूले फले हम सब का घर संसार। तूने हमको जन्म दिया है
तू ही पालनहार,
तेरी दया से फूले फले हम सब का घर संसार। नहीं चाहिए हीरे मोती, नहीं चाहिए हीरे मोती नारत्नों की खान। हम तो मांगे तुझसे मालिक एक संतोष का दान। सुख के बदले दुख देने की अगर भावना तेरी, दुख को सहने की शक्ति दे यही प्रार्थना मेरी।
सुख के बदले दुख देने की
अगर भावना तेरी,
दुख को सहने की शक्ति दे यही प्रार्थना मेरी।
किसी के आगे हाथ न फैलाए, अपनी मेहनत
का सुख पाए
इतना दे वरदान। हम तो मांगे तुझसे मालिक एक संतोष का दान, कि घर घर में खुशियाली हो, सदा सुख की हरियाली हो। नहीं चाहिए रंग महलना धन दौलत की शान, हम तो मांगे तुझसे मालिक एक संतोष का दान। Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Ben Prakashji, for that wonderful bhajan. Took me back to my loving mother, who that was one of her favorites. And indeed, O Lord, we don't ask for much as women. We don't ask for all the vaingloriousness that this world has to offer. We ask for peace and contentment. And we also ask that we be given the right to take our place and our position in society. The bhajan doesn't say it, but it's implied. For this next presentation, our children will be demonstrating their talents and their skills. And I'm going to ask, and I have the names of the children, I'm going to ask their mentor, their guide who prepared them for this presentation, to do the honors of introducing them and saying a few words. So, Bahan Geeta ji, please do the honors. Please do the honors.
Thank you very much, Benjun.
This little item is just an impromptu item that we're going to do. We are talking about ladies today. And this item shows our young ladies, our youths, who will be the future women of this society. So we're giving them an opportunity today to just share with us their talent. I have 5 beautiful young ladies, and I'll introduce you to them as they come up on stage. Annabelle Tulshi. Annabelle. Jessica Sanichar. Jenna Sanichar. Marisha Ashram. And Charlotte Tulshi. And they're going to share with us a little bit. I would not take it away from Annabelle today. We are on international TV here. We have a podcast going on this morning with our youths.
Namaste, everyone. Today we are focusing on some great women of Bharat, India, who stand out in our culture and have influenced the world in their own way. Firstly, we will look at our dear mother from the Ramcharitamanas, Sita Mata. Jessica, tell us a little bit about her. What are some qualities of Sita Mata which you like?
Well, the quality of Sita Mata that really resonates with me is her loyalty and faithfulness to Shri Ram. After they got married, and when Shri Ram was exiled for 14 years to the forest, she insisted that she accompanied him to the forest, knowing very well that it was going to be a dangerous and difficult life ahead. In addition to that, she never gave into any of the threats and enticements of Rawan to become his wife. After she was kidnapped and taken to Lanka, her love and loyalty for Sri Ram was unshakable.
Thank you for sharing this information with our audience. Thank you, Jessica. Now we will highlight another outstanding Hindu lady, Shankuntala Devi, who made it in the Guinness Book of World Records as the first human computer. Could you share with us a little bit about her and what you admire most about her?
Sure. This outstanding lady, Shakuntala Devi, was a child prodigy in the field of mathematical calculation. She was born in 1920 in Bangalore, India, and never went to school formally. On June 18, 1980, at the Imperial College of London, she demonstrated the multiplication of two 13-digit numbers in 28 seconds, which was faster than any computer in those days. This feat put her into the Guinness Book of World Records for the fastest human calculation. She also wrote several novels and books on mathematics. What I admire most about her is the impact she was able to make without having formal education. Her accomplishments, despite not receiving formal education, inspire us all to nurture and cultivate our talents.
Thank you, Jenna. I hope one of us will make the Guinness Book of World Records one day. Now we will look at another great female leader from our ancestral motherland of Bharat Mata. She is Sarunji Naidu. Could you enlighten us about this great lady?
Yes, sure. Sarojini Naidu was a great poet, writer, and order freedom fighter for Bharat Mata. Mahatma Gandhi used to call her the Nightingale of India for her exquisitely written poetry. After Indian independence, she was appointed as the first female governor of a state in India. In addition, she was the first lady president of the Indian National Congress, the party which won independence for India from the British. Two qualities she displayed that we could emulate are creativity and leadership.
Thank you for sharing that with us, Marissa. Now, Charlotte, we would love to hear about the person you chose to highlight today.
I chose Dr. Sudhamurti, who was born in 1950. She is an Indian educator, author, businesswoman, and philanthropist. She is a champion of equal opportunities for women in the workplace. She is the founder of the nonprofit charitable organization Infosys Foundation. In 2024, Dr. Sudha was nominated as Member of Parliament for her contribution to social work and education. In 2023, she was awarded the Padma Bhushan, the third highest civilian award by the Government of India. What I admire about Dr. Sudha Murthy is her persistence in creating positive changes and her ability to manage so many different aspects of life with ease. She portrays a wonderful example of the greatness of human potential.
That was a great story, Charlotte. Friends, today we have highlighted the contribution of some influential female personalities of our great culture. It is our hope that all of us will be inspired to make our own contribution as we continue our journey. Thank you all for listening.
Thank you very much. I think they deserve another round of applause. What they did was highlight that, yes, we have women with great ability in our system. And all of us do have that ability, men and women. Search for it, find it, and pursue your inner talents. They also now will present a poem. So you all come forward. Stand behind it. Yes. So they are going to share a poem for you on women's talents.
Namaste.
Today, we are going to present a poem entitled O Noble Lady, written by Srimati Geeta Raman.
Women are profound, designed by fate. Emotional and mental strength they demonstrate. Courage and fortitude they gladly inculcate. Lots of sacrifices they relentlessly face.
Full of intuition, they perceive the unseen, ready to help in every situation, only well they mean. Silently, they work with love and efficiency, not caring for name, fame, or glory.
Woman, glowing source of inspiration. Unlimited hours, they work with sheer determination. Every task they perform done with perfection, making it all appear so easy, no objection.
There are many accomplishments, never advertised, working tirelessly. You will be mesmerized, without expectation, driven by care and love. It seems they get special help from above.
Their world revolves around those they serve, making all feel valued without reserve, living with honesty, an ideal of humility, a life of selfless service and admirable dignity. Namaste.
Just one reminder. Thank you very much, Charlotte, Annabelle, Jenna, Jessica, and Marissa. Thank you. You can. With little or very little practice, they came out and did these 2 items today. It was just first practice on stage, and I know it was a little bit challenging for some of the new ones, but everybody's going there. And we all have, as I say, have the potential to move up.
Thank you, Bangita. And yes, indeed, we all have the potential to be who we would like to be. And the children showed us that if you can dream it, you can do it. It all begins with a dream. It's like that little pebble that you throw in the water and it creates waves. And we call it the domino effect. Think, dream, make it happen. If I were to say anything about the children's performance, I would take away from what they have done. The only thing I would say is thank you, Bangita, for preparing the children. Again, for dreaming what could be possible and for making it happen. Our next item is a Mahila dedication. And for this, I have the honor of asking our dear own Bahin Kamla Singh to make that dedication. And for those of you who may not know, Bahin Kamla ji is the Dharmpatni of our Pradhan, Bhai Sohan ji, sitting across there. He's a man of many talents, from cleaning outside, cleaning basement, to playing music, to heading the organization. You call on him and he is available and he is there. Thank you, Bhai Sohan ji, and thank you for lending us or giving us or giving her the opportunity to be who she can be. And she's also the mother of our dear own daughter, Darshani Singh. So over to you, Panji.
Thank you, Auntie Sir. Namaste to all of you. Please note that my presentation today is not meant to discredit any of the women here in our Samaj. Every woman here plays a vital role, whether she is a leader in the forefront, a supporter working quietly behind the scenes, like the mothers of the girls we saw just now, or is simply a member of our congregation. The important thing is our diverse roles are necessary for the smooth functioning of this mandir. As we all know, because of Swami Dayanand's advocacy for women's empowerment, the Vedic tradition recognizes the importance of women in our society. So today I wanted to start a new venture of showing appreciation to the women in our Samaj for their hard work and dedication. I'm sure you will agree with me that it is better to offer praise and appreciation and recognition while we still have people with us. Sometimes we wait until it's too late. Today's presentation is dedicated to one of our most senior members for her long and unwavering support to this mandir and to the Arya Samaj movement. If my calculations are correct, she has been serving the Arya Samaj, the Arya Spiritual Center, for about 45 years now. Do you have any idea? Do you have any idea to whom I'm referring? Yes. She is no other than our remarkable and beloved Mataji Bhojwati Chandrika. I was hoping to have her here with me today, but she's busy. She's busy doing what she loves to do. To save time, I really had quite an interesting interview with her. But to save time today, I'm just going to list some very interesting facts I gathered. She joined the Arya Samaj movement in Berbice at the tender age of 10. Her father, not her mother, was instrumental in her religious upbringing. At that time, there were only about 4 members at her mandir in Berbice. Her husband was from a non-Vedic denomination, but this did not stop or deter her in any way. It didn't slow her down. After marriage, she started to volunteer and cook and clean at her mandir. She migrated to the USA in 1980 and joined the Arya Spiritual Center while it was still in its infant stages. At that time, she said they only had about 12 members with no physical mandir. She offered her basement, which was used to host services for 2 years. She worked tirelessly with other members to raise funds to purchase their building, which they eventually acquired in 1986, not this one. Mataji can recite the Sandhya, entire Hawan, and many other mantras off the top of her head. While being an active member, she also held a full-time job and raised her 6 children, one of whom we're proud to have with us today, Pandita Devi Laknaji. Her constant and boisterous presence in the mandir's kitchen, where she is right now, can qualify her for the title of CEO. She retired at age 72, not from mandir, and now devotes her time to the sick and underprivileged. Her home has always been open and still is for anyone in their time of need. I personally believe that Mataji's lifestyle embodies the 6th principle of the Arya Samaj: to improve the physical, spiritual, and social states of the human experience. And I'm hoping that we can take a page from her book and do the same. So on behalf of our mandir, I want to say thank you to Mataji Bojwati for her long and dedicated service to the Arya Samaj movement, and most of all, to the Arya Spiritual Center. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Bhan Kamlaji. You really have covered, a chronology of who Didi Bhoj, we call her Didi Bhoj, Mataji Bhojwati, truly is. I have to say, when I came to know her, 1989, 1990 or so, when we were still in the basement, at Pandit Ramlalji's basement down the block, and a couple of things I learned about her from my own mother. One is that she was widowed very early in life, and she continued life. Despite its challenges, she did. And as a woman, a role model for all of us. At the time, I was young, and I used to think, if I were to die, what would happen to my children? And I know that they would have survived somehow. But I used to think, if my husband were to die, what would I do? And she was an inspiration. And the other thing I admired about her is that at age 52, she started driving. Yep. And I say that to people now, young ladies who are not even 50, to say, get on the road. Whatever are the hurdles and obstacles, get the help you need to overcome those obstacles so you can move ahead. This country offers us opportunities. Let's make use of it as women and daughters and mothers. Our next bhajan comes from no other than another Pandit, Pandit Bharatji. Yes, I think we're being, highlighting our Pandits today. And while we are in that, I have to say again, birthday greetings to Bhai Rohan. We've known you for all these years, 30 plus years. And to Pantayan Rauti for gracing us this morning. It's your birthday. It's always a joy to see you and be with you.
Thank you very much, Bansir. Please give Bansir a little round of applause for doing a good job so far. Real quick before I sing this, in keeping in the spirit of Holi, we'll have a little dhamari this morning. I email it to our producers. Hopefully they can bring it up on the screen. But if for some reason it doesn't come up, I will sing one line. Pandita Amrita will repeat. But when I sing, please listen so y'all can sing along with her. It's a very popular dhamari. And when I walked in this morning, in recognition of International Women's Day, I wore my, what color kurta? My pink kurta, and I didn't see none of the guys wore the pink kurta. The other day, India and South Africa was playing a match on International Women's Day, and the entire South African team, they normally wear what color, by Rohan? Green. But for that match, they wore all what? All pink. And none of our guys wore pink today. I don't know how we're celebrating International Women's Day like this. Hey, Bhagwan. Anyhow, we'll learn, right? Right, Suraj? Thank you. All right. So, Dominic, any luck? All right. So we got to listen, okay? And again, Pagwa is coming up Friday. We'll hear our announcements, but make an effort to come out and make an effort to sing along today. दो कुंवरनी हारी जान की देख चले पुलवारी ओ देख चले पुलवारी जान की देख चले पुलवारी पर प्रकाश take a mic देख चले पुलवारी जान की देख चले दो कुंवरनी हारी जान की देखन चले पुलवारी. Come on, y'all sing the man. Come on, Prakash, sit here so you can see the copy. रामा लखन को रूप निहारत रामा लखन आरत रामा लखन को रूप निहारत रामा लखन दो भारत हसी हसी जनक दुलारी ओ हसी हसी जनक दुलारी जानकी देख चले पुलवारी निहारी जानकी देख चले पुलवारी रामा लखन के नैन रसीले 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 हसी हसी जनक दुलारी ओ हसी हसी जनक दुलारी जानकी देख चले पुलवारी देख चले पुलवारी जानकी देख चले पुलवारी सियल की कंगन में परछाई सियल की कंगन में परछाई सियल की कंगन में परछाई सियल की कंगन में हर छाई पलक जात नहीं तारी ओ पलक जात नहीं तारी जानकी देकर चले फुलवारी ओ देकर चले
फुलवारी जानकी देकर चली फुलवारी,
उनकी शोभा कहाँ लगी बरनो
उनकी शोभा कह लगी बरनो।
ओ तुलसीदास बलिहारी
ओ तुलसीदास बलिहारी जानकी देकर चले फुलवारी।
all of us
देकर चले फुलवारी जानकी देकर चले फुलवारी, देकर चले फुलवारी जानकी
देकर चले फुलवारी। I just want to say a very special welcome to Bhai Says Ram Kumar and his Dharmpatni Runa. Thank you so much. First time you coming, Runa? पहली बार हमारे मंदिर आए हैं? नहीं, अच्छा. Thank you, and all of us who have been coming, who has not been coming for a while, and we see you here today. We want to say a special welcome to Mark and Monica, coming all the way from New Jersey to be with us here today. Mark, stand up and wave your hand for a second. Very good. You know, I did a wedding in New Jersey recently. Quick 1 second, June. And I asked the audience, why is it, they have this Sheila Rohan stepping on the rock. So I lift the rock up and asked, what's the symbolism of this rock in the wedding ceremony? And nobody could answer. Mark was the only one who stood up and gave a very genuine answer, and he was so on point. Thank you, Mark. Thank you, Bensir.
Thank you, Pandit Bharatji, for bringing us that dhamari and for spicing up today's activities, and Pandit Prakash also for joining, and Pandita Amrita. It lent some liveliness to what we're doing. We're actually running out of time, and in the interest of time, I'm going to make some very brief announcements. I am not going to do the usual announcements. You hear them every week. So one is, we ask that you please join us on Friday, March 14th at 7:30 p.m. and on Sunday, March 16th at 9 a.m. to celebrate Phagwa, or Holi, our festival of colors, and to welcome the spring season. Again, that's March 14th at 7:30, Friday, and then on Sunday, March 16th. And you and your family are invited to attend our usual Sandhya Havan on Sunday, March 23rd, but more so to join with Mataji Noreen Ramprasad and her parivar in a Punya Tithi Yajna in memory of our late Pitaji Srinath Ramprasad. Again, that would be Sunday morning, March 23rd at 9 a.m. Next, and the 37th annual Phagwa Parade will be happening on Sunday, March 23rd, same day, from 12 noon. So you can come here and go there. The parade will commence from Liberty Avenue and 133rd Street and will make its way to the Phil Rizzuto Park. That used to be Smoky Park, for a lovely cultural program. And finally, we will be celebrating our Arya Samaj's 150th Sthapana Divas, the Foundation Day, along with the United Arya Samaj Federation on Friday, April 4th, here at the Mandir from 7 p.m. That's Friday, April 4th, here at the Mandir at 7 p.m. This will be followed by a week-long celebration at various mandirs and will culminate with our annual Multi-Kundi Mahayajna on Sunday, April 13th from 9 a.m. And I think that's usually followed by lunch. Again, it starts here Friday, April 4th and continues every night at various mandirs, and there will be more information as we go along. And that's it for announcements. Now for the main message, the pravachan for today, celebrating yesterday's International Women's Day. And in lieu of the usual pravachan that we would have from one of our pandits or panditas, this next item is presented by the Mahila Dal and will be in the form of scriptural message from the Rig Veda. And I now pass you on to members of the Mahila who will be making that presentation.
Testing. Testing.
Testing. Testing.
Mic test.
That's okay. Yes, testing.
Testing.
Namaste. And my apologies that our program is running late, but we did have some items that we really wanted to showcase, including the dedication to Mataji Bhojmati and that presentation by the Varanganas. And we are each, as the Mahila, you're going to hear different messages from each of us. These messages are all based on the teachings of Maharishi Swami Dayanand, and you're going to hear how individually we have interpreted whatever these teachings are. But before we do that, we wanted to present to you a special mantra as a group, and thanks to Pandit Raviji for helping to make a recording of this so that we'll be able to have proper pronunciation. Prayunjati divariti bruvana mahi mata duhitur bodhayanti avivasanti yuvatir mahisha Pitribhya asadane jobhuvana asadane jobhuvana asadane jobhuvana. And at this time, I am going to present my portion of today's message. The Bhagavad Gita is a conversation between Sri Krishna and Arjun, where Arjun is fighting an internal battle, an internal and a moral battle over the Mahabharata war. One of his concerns is the demise of Sanatana Dharma. And in chapter 1 of the Bhagavad Gita, Arjun says to Sri Krishna, Kulakshaye pranyashyanti kuladharmaha sanatanaha dharme nashte kulam kritsam adharmo bhivatyatu utta. When a dynasty is destroyed, its traditions get vanquished, and the rest of the family becomes involved in irreligion. The culture of family and its traditions are very valuable to the followers of Sanatana Dharma. The roots of society are planted in the family, and the traits of each member build or break society. And Arjun was very worried that if the older men were killed in battle, what would happen to society? Society would be denigrated and Sanatan Dharma would be lost. However, Rig Veda says, Om Revatir Naha Sadhamara Indre Santu Tuveva Jaha Shushmatu Yabhir Madema Shushmatu Yabhir Madema. May our people, wives, and children be rich in wealth, knowledge, and culture, so together we may rejoice and live happily in our homes in a state of honor and glory. In the Bhagavad Gita shlok, Arjuna fears that with the absence of men, traditions and culture, which is of course Sanatan Dharma, would be lost. In this Rig Veda mantra, women are the promoters of Sanatan Dharma. The mantra highlights the role a woman plays in the upkeep of honor and glory in the home. Though the woman has always been the guiding force that upheld culture and traditions in the home, her contribution was overshadowed. Hence the perception that the absence of men meant the demise of Dharma. By renewing the call of back to the Vedas and encouraging women to study the Vedas, Maharishi Swami Dayananda Saraswati renewed our impetus to emulate the prescribed lifestyle in the Vedas. Women can now research for ourselves the expectations of our role in uplifting society. As a result, more women are now engaging in higher spiritual pursuit and proactively promoting Dharma far and wide. It's not only now restricted to our home. We are now taking this, whatever we are learning and whatever we can give, to a higher platform and a wider platform. Many members of the Arya Spiritual Center, Mahila, are very fortunate enough to be in classes and have access to other resources to help us keep engaged in this ongoing upliftment. We are very thankful for that opportunity. And now I'm going to, and Shivi is going to share her contribution. Namaste.
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 We all know that Swami Dayananda has ranked highest among the makers of modern India. It all began with a vision and intuition to make the world a noble place. He worked tirelessly for the political, religious, and cultural emancipation of the country. His accomplishments were the reformation of Hinduism, giving birth to Arya Samaj, and more importantly, women's education, honor, rights, and equality. Swamiji was gifted with the intelligence to bring enlightenment to the world. But is it possible to enlighten the world if women remain illiterate? No. Women should be educated both academically and spiritually. He began his research and found that there is no scripture or authoritative books that prohibits the education of women. He delved into the Vedas and found that in one of the chapters in the Yajurveda, it states that all men and women, the whole of mankind, has a right to study. In chapter 3 of the Satyart Prakash, he explains that God is not prejudiced and women are created equally like men, and they have the potential and ability to strive for knowledge. If men alone are educated and the wives remain uneducated, there will be an imbalance and constant warfare in the homes. In addition, if mothers are educated, they can be better supporters of their husbands and better teachers for their children. On the spiritual aspect, if women are not scholars of the Vedas and Sastras, how can they sit in yajna and recite? Sorry, one second. and recite the mantras with proper pronunciation. Swamiji quoted that God says, "As I has given this world to the four Vedas, which is the salvation of mankind, all classes, Brahmans, Kshatriyas, Vaishyas, and Sudras, women's servants should read, preach, and teach the Vedas, and thereby acquire true knowledge, practice virtue, shun vice, and constantly being freed from all pain and sorrow. Just as God created the sun, the moon, the earth, the fire, the air, and various foods and drinks for all, so too he has revealed the Vedas for all. He astutely pointed out that the barring woman from education shows ignorance, for education is a ticket to a life of prosperity and fulfillment. Today, as we celebrate Women's International Day, I bow to our great Rishi, Swami Dayanand Saraswati, for breaking barriers and making this world a better place than he found it. We women hold professional careers. We are awesome mothers and spiritual leaders. We work together with our fathers, our husbands, and sons to create a balance in the home and society. We have seen in families where women are honored and treasured. In that family, great children are born, and there is always love, happiness, prosperity, and fulfillment. Words are inadequate to thank the Pandits of Arya Spiritual Center for towing in the footsteps of our Rishi and paving the way for our mothers, our daughters, sisters to be educated spiritually. We sincerely appreciate the encouragement you have shown us and for taking the time of your busy schedule to share your wisdom. For the past few years, I have been so thrilled to see the progress of our mothers and sisters. To my dearest Bahins, let us applaud ourselves for being inspired and empowered by our Rishi and for striving for spiritual wisdom. Let us work side by side with our fathers, our brothers, our sons to make this world free of bias, stereotypes, discrimination, and hatred, a world that is more loving, peaceful, and harmonious. We are strong women. We don't give away our power. We don't shy away from change. We don't worry about pleasing everyone. We don't fear taking risks. We don't give up on failure. Happy Women's Day to all our beautiful, talented, noble, and inspiring mothers, sisters, wives, and daughters. Thank you and namaste.
Namaste, everyone. I will continue the presentations. My presentation comes in the form of a shloka from the Manusmriti, and it says, Yatra naryastu pujyante ramante tatra devataha yatra etastu na pujyante sarvastatra palaha kriyaha sarvastatra palaha kriyaha sarvastatra palaha kriyaha. This shloka says, wherever girls, sisters, mothers, and spouses are honored, cared for, and loved, in those places, divinely inspired people take birth and find great happiness and joy. Conversely, wherever females are disrespected, in that place or family, all actions are fruitless, unfulfilling, and unproductive. This shloka emphasizes that women, in all of our various roles as mothers, daughters, sisters, spouses, and leaders, are integral to creating a balanced and harmonious society. Just for time today, I'm not going to look at every role, but I'm going to expand on the role of women as mothers. The survival of the human race depends on women birthing and nurturing children. This is a divinely commissioned role that has been bestowed only on women. Without women, the chain of reproduction will be broken and mankind will perish. There is a little incident from the life of Maharishi Swami Dayanand that acknowledges the importance and power of women as mothers. And I took this from a book called Revelations by Professor Sudhir Kumar Arya. And the story goes like this. One day, Swami Dayanand was out with a group of kings and royals, and they were walking. As they were walking, they passed this shrine that the rural people had constructed. And playing by the shrine were some little boys and a little girl. And Swami Dayanand instantly bowed. And one of the pundits said, "Oh, Swamiji, you may firmly condemn idol worship, but the gods exert their own influence, which is constantly manifested and easily discernible in the manner in which you bowed your head while passing the shrine." And then Swamiji then pointed to the little girl and he said, "All of you are not seeing the power of motherhood that has given birth to all of us." And so the pundits, they believed that Swamiji, he was bowing to the idols, but in actuality, he was saluting the girl because he was saluting her power and what she represented as the creator of this of the human race in this universe. And the moral of this shloka, as I wrap up, is that learned people recognize the power of women and respect and value us for who we are. Thank you and namaste.
Namaste. My presentation today is mantra from the Rig Veda, Sukta 5, 46.8, and it's about building strong foundations in a family. Om Uttagnaviyantu Devapatni Rindraya Gne Vishvenerat Arodasi Varunani Srinovyantu Diviryariturjanena Diviryariturjanena Diviryariturjanena. May the brilliant divinities of nature and women of noble and divine disposition, protective and progressive, be good and responsive to our voices of prayer. May the motherly lightning energy, heat, and healing energies, earth and heaven, spirit of justice and soothing cool waters, and the cycle of season respond. May mother ruler, mother leader, healthcare matrons, fertility of women, scholars of the earth, heaven, and oceans be kind and responsive to our prayers. So what this mantra means for me: women are accorded the greatest respect of the Vedas, in the Vedas. The Vedic tradition has held women in high regard for qualities and power of women. The honor given to various goddesses portrayed as feminine embodiment of important qualities and power. Indrani is Indra's wife. Agnayayi is wife of Agni. Ashwini is the wife of Ashwin. Rat, who shines. Rodasi, wife of Rudra. Varuni, wife of Varuna. May the goddesses enjoy the longing for that, the proper foundation of family life. Lakshmi, the goddess of fortune, queen and Lord Vishnu. Saraswati, the goddess of learning. Durga, the goddess of strength and the power of time, and other Vedic divine powers are in the form of Shakti and is considered feminine. There is a Vedic saying, where women are worshipped, gods dwell. What can we as women in the environment we are observing us do today? We can use the strength and determination to encourage the Vedic teachings in our daily lives and the lives of our children and immediate families. Women often decide social activities and cultural practices followed in most homes. It is our dharma as women to practice and promote on daily basis these Vedic teachings, Arya Samaj history, and encourage our family and friends to attend as often as possible. It is our collective responsibility to use our qualities, powers, and influence to ensure that our families are strengthened by following Vedic practices, and in turn our families will strengthen and be a very strong fabric in our society. In our Samaj community, present and past, a number of women leaders work relentlessly behind the scenes to promote the mission and the vision of Arya Samaj. We pay homage to those who have left us a legacy, each one of us actively influencing and shaping our families and our community and society. One common aspect across these women is growing up exposed to Arya Samaj philosophy and teachings. We encourage each one of you to make a commitment and support our family's spiritual growth and encourage attendance to Arya Samaj, to similarly expose our children and to teach each one of them that they can make a difference and together we can make a change. The respect of women who serve is not dependent on any special day, and especially not our culture at all, where women are always kept first from men in the form of Sitaram, Radha Krishna, Lakshmi Narayan, Gauri Shankar. The festival of the world is not complete without worship of women. Even no religious event is considered complete without a wife. And in one of my previous talk, I have mentioned that our culture give woman philosophy in diverse forms of tapasi, warriors, ministers, clowns, judges, shastris, etc. Of course, the respect of women is not only social, but it's a moral responsibility of men. But to a large extent, it is the responsibility of us women to keep herself worthy of the respect. Namaste and thank you. Happy Women's Day.
Namaste to our family today.
Namaste.
Happy International Women's Day 2025. Yesterday we had a celebration here. There are very many messages that came out. Today in the 5 minutes presentation, I wish to refer to the world's most senior social reformer, Maharishi Swami Dayananda Saraswati. What among his very message he took from Vedas, I'd like to focus on Shashtaniyam, the sixth principle of Arya Samaj. संसार का उपकार करना इस समाज का मुख्य उद्देश्य है, अर्थात शारीरिक, आत्मिक और सामाजिक. To do good to the whole world is the main aim of Arya Samaj. However, he gave us 3 steps to complete that. He begins with sharirik. Unless the body is in fit condition, we cannot hope to achieve atmic or samajik. So it is sharirik first, me first, then the atmic, then the society. Why do we say that? Because if we are not, and this is, let's refer now to our feminine population, mothers, daughters, sisters, wives. We hear very often, the hand that rocks the cradle rules the world. Swami Dayananda says, Matriman Acharyavan Purusho Vedaha. Mother is the first teacher. We hear also, Matri Devo Bhava, Pitri Devo Bhava, Acharya Devo Bhava. Mother is first, goddess for us. So unless mothers will be able, and that's where it all hinges, that's the foundation. The family depends on mom's cooking, mom's catering, mom's care, mom's nurturing first. That is there, of course. But everything begins with mom, because when a child is born, the poet says he finds himself, he opens eyes for the first time. He finds himself on the lap of his mother. So mother is integral. Mother is priority. Mother's instruction, mother's teaching, mother's nurturing is what rocks the world, rocks the cradle, but rules the world. So we begin with Sharirik. We need, as mothers, we control the entire nutrition in the home. And there was a call yesterday for us. We should make an effort to become consumers of vegetarian diet. It wouldn't happen overnight, but there was a call. Start 1 day a week, go on to 2 days a week, go on to 3 days a week, and then you can take the whole week. So mothers have a vital role in molding the family first, which then transfers to the community and then to society at large. Basically, we have to control. We can talk of all the glories, but unless sharirik attention is given, body attention is given, nutrition is given, exercise is given attention to, then body will not be healthy enough to go on to atmic and then samajik. It all begins with you, me, us in the home. Mothers have a vital role. You determine, mother, we determine what is best for the children. As adults, as parents, as grown-ups, we determine for them. And it happens very often, we start them off with a taste, a mindset for certain kind of food, and then as they grow older, they begin to accept that as the norm. Let us, as one joint family here today, make a commitment to ensure that sharirik attention is given bodily. Make this body strong, then I can go to atmic, soul force. Then I can go serve society. If I am not healthy, I'm not strong, I cannot tolerate certain conditions. I'm not saying we do not get sick. Of course, we all get sick for very many reasons. But if we can make an effort to ensure we start sharirik health at home, then we're empowering the family to go to atmic, soul force. We cannot concentrate if we're not comfortable. We sit and we turn and we twist, and then the mantra goes off. Meditation cannot be done unless we're comfortable. Unless the body is strong to take that posture, to sit, to bring the mind and the senses together, we will not be able to get soul force. So the bottom line is we start with the body. Let us ensure as we as we celebrate another Women's International Day in 2025, by 2026, we have some level of achievement to present again when we come back. I trust that we all will take messages. We are very messagey from yesterday and today. Very many important messages. Please take something from here. Please do take something from here. Machita Madgata Prana, Bodhayanta Parasparam, Kathayantaschamam Nityam, Tushyanti cha Ramanti cha. Sri Krishna Gita says, whenever you go to a katha, take your prasad with you. Katha is not entertainment. Katha is not socialization. Katha is not a pastime. We come here, we listen to Katha, take something from the Katha. Namaste.
And thank you to our Mahila. I was like in such awe, I kind of lost track. I did. And thank you so much for the spiritual prasad that we all just received. And I don't need Mahambhog after this. This is enough. A lot to digest and a lot to carry us forward. And yes, indeed, the presentations that we have just heard, they've been so beautifully executed as they extolled the invaluable roles of women and the respect that women deserve in our society. And sometimes, and you know it, and I know it, they don't always get that respect because we're not expected to be who we are. Expectations. The mantras that were chanted serve as a powerful reflection of how far women have come, what the expectations are. And it's also a reminder of how much further we must journey in our pursuit of equality, empowerment, and progress. So let's not just celebrate this day of International Women's Day as a way of what women have achieved, and we have heard a lot of women's achievement. But let us resolve in our minds and our hearts as women to renew our collective commitment to creating spaces where every woman is uplifted and supported and given the opportunity to thrive. As I said earlier, if we dream it, we can do it. Swami Dayanand Saraswati Ji, as we heard, was an advocate of women's education and the wealth and welfare, and firmly believed that the progress of any society is intrinsically linked to the empowerment of its women. And we've seen that demonstrated here today. All these ladies here at some stage in their lives, some very young and some after they have raised their children, took on this next role. And it's fulfilling and it's enlightening and inspiring to all of us as women, as wives, as mothers. So, as we conclude this formal section of the program, on behalf of the Mahila, I extend a heartfelt gratitude to everyone who contributed to its success. Special thanks to our producer, to our Yajak Devendra, who I don't see here, but worked very arduously to put this program together. To our Mahila coordinator, Bahan, I call her Bahan, Pandita Nirvani ji, for her dedication in ensuring that there was a seamless execution. And she was very particular about time, but we had a lot going on, and I'm sure that, I can crave a little bit more of your time. We are also deeply appreciative to all of our presenters and to the families who have provided bhojan for us, to all of the pandits and the panditas who have helped in mentoring and in the presentations. And I think Pandita Nirvani acknowledged some of them. And finally, as we reflect on today's theme, let us as women commit to uplifting and empowering one another. Let us not put each other's down. Because when women rise, families rise, communities rise, and the whole world rises. And Pandita Indrauti ji said it very beautifully in her message. And when we all rise, we are ensuring that every woman has the opportunity to thrive and to lead with confidence, as we saw here today. Our children led with confidence. Our ladies on the mandap led with confidence. I want to end by supporting what our dear daughter, one line, and I had it here, didn't know what she was going to present, but it's a line that I believe in from Manusmriti. And I'm not going to go over it because the words are timeless, yet Trinarius too, where women are honored in those homes. Those are timeless words that remind us that when we uplift women, we uplift all society. And yes, indeed, the hand that rocks the cradle rules the world. And we have seen all over the world where women were presidents of their countries. And I am still hoping in my lifetime, in the few years I have left to live, that this country, the greatest country on earth, will one day see a woman president. And I'm not making a political statement, I'm just saying that. Our time should come, and it should come soon. That is my dream. And so, as we close, let's offer an ajay to all the strong women everywhere. May we know them, may we be them, and may we raise them. I thank you all for your attentiveness today, and it has been an honor to serve as your facilitator. Namaste. To bring the program to a close, we will have our we'll have our tea bhajan and Shanti Path.
Om Jai Jagadish.
Pandita Nirvani, just hold a minute. Yesterday we had our presentation here for Women's Day, and Pandita Nirvani was our honored guest, but she was very ill and she couldn't come out. Can you just hand me over there? And I would like you to come stand here with me, Pandita Nirvani, please. Called you back in the morning. Just come. And the UASF and the executive members, when we do programs in different mandirs, especially the women's program, which mandir we are present in that year, that's the year we give out 2 awards. And yesterday, the 2 people chosen was Benjas Sukram, and she was here, but Pandita Nirvani was very ill. She was so coffee. And here, this is presented to you, Krinwanto Vishwamariam, making the universe noble. The executive members of United Arya Samaj Federation, Inc. proudly presents this award to Srimati Nirvani Prasad, Arya Spiritual Center, for outstanding and dedicated services to the Arya Samaj and your commitment in promoting Vedic values in the community. On International Women's Day, March 2025, promoting the good of humanity is the primary object of the Arya Samaj. Maharishi Dayanand Saraswati. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for giving me that 5 minutes, all of you. More power to you. Thank you.
Om Jai Jagadish Hari, Swami Jai Jagadish Hari. Bhakt Jano ki sankat, Bhakt Jano ki sankat, Kshan mein dur kare. Om Jai Jagadish Hari. जो ध्यावे फल पावे दुख विनशे मन का स्वामी दुख विनशे मन का सुख संपत्ति घर आवे सुख संपत्ति घर आवे कष्ट मिटे तन का ओम जय जगदीश मात पिता तुम मेरे शरण गहो किसकी स्वामी शरण गहो किसकी तुम बिन और न दूजा तुम बिन और न दूजा, आस करो जिसकी। ओम जय जगदीश विषय विकार मिटाओ, पाप हरो देवा, स्वामी पाप हरो देवा। श्रद्धा भक्ति बढ़ाओ, श्रद्धा भक्ति बढ़ाओ, संतन की सेवा। ओम जय जगदीश हरे, जय जगदीश हरे, स्वामी जय जगदीश हरे। भक्त जनों के संकट, भक्त जनों के संकट, क्षण में दूर करे। ओम जय जगदीश हरे, ओम जय जगदीश हरे, ओम जय जगदीश हरे।
ॐ द्यौ शान्तिः अन्तरिक्षं शान्तिः पृथिवी शान्तिरापः शान्तिरुषधयः शान्तिः वनस्पतयः शान्तिर्विश्वे देवाः शान्तिर्ब्रह्म शान्तिः सर्वं शान्तिः शान्तिरेव शान्ति सामा शान्तिरेधि। ॐ शान्तिः 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 ॐ। May there peace be in the heavenly regions. May there be peace in the atmosphere. May peace reign on earth. May the waters be soothing. May the medicine herbs be healing. May the plants be the source of peace to all. May all enlightened persons bring peace to us. And may the Vedas knowledge spread peace throughout. May all other objects give us peace. And may peace even bring peace, that may that peace come to us forever. Om. Do the Jai Ghosh.
प्रेम से ओमकार भगवान की जय, वेदोद्धारक महर्षि दयानंद की जय, ब्रह्मर्षि स्वामी विरजानंद की जय। प्रेम से बोलो वैदिक सत्य सनातन धर्म की जय।
आर्य समाज
अमर रहे,
वेद की ज्योति
जलती रहे,
ओम का झंडा
ऊंचा रहे।
वैदिक सत्य सनातन धर्म की
जय।
वैदिक दीवानी ओम नमस्ते।
नमस्ते। भोजन मंत्र।
भोजन ओम अनपते अनस्य नो देहि अनमेवस्य शुष्मिनः प्रप्रदातारं तारिष ऊर्जनो देहि द्विपदे चतुष्पदे। ओम शांति 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 ओम। Namaste once again.
Namaste.